Hey, how's it going? Back in my studio. I'm going to get this painting finished today, and I'm going to move kind of fast, so I don't know how much narration I'll actually do, but I'll try to keep you informed. It's rather simple, actually. I've just chosen some warm colors. I'm going to end up changing a lot of the blues that are in here now. Some of them I'll leave, but most of them I'll probably edit out. So I've got orange, cad red, yellow ochre, some neutral yellows, yellow Naples yellow. What else do I have? I don't know. That looks like about it. Oh, I've got some cad yellow too. And of course I've got my big jug of gesso that's almost empty, but it should be enough to get us through. I've got my palette here. These paints probably, see, these have been in here for a week now, or at least 4 days, and they're still moist, very wet. So that's good. I'm just gonna put that on there. I don't, it's all good. I've got some brushes here. I don't know if they're very clean. Well, this one's clean. So I'm going to take some of this white and mix it with a little bit of this yellow and orange right here. There we go. Kind of a dirty light yellow. Almost a mustard color. Well, like Grey Poupon, I suppose. And I'm going to come in here, I'm just going to start editing out some of these shapes, just changing them. And again, I don't care if I get over the lines. None of that matters. And this might not be the last layer either. So I don't have to worry, Just paint. Just paint and have fun. While I have this on my brush, I'll change it just a little bit to add some variety. But I'll move that color around. Maybe a little bit of water. Okay, so I just made it a little bit lighter. I just added a little bit more white. And I'm gonna take out some of this red too. And I don't really like this brush, so I'm probably going to switch here in just a second. Okay. Then probably a third place. Remember to get the sides. And when I paint the sides, here I'm going to show you. Well, I'll show you when I'm finished, but I don't try to get the sides perfect at all, okay? I just want to bring the paint around the sides so that the painting's kind of like enveloping the canvas or something. All right, I said I was going to move fast. It ain't happening yet, is it? Well, it'll pick up here. So maybe some yellow ochre. And this palette's really got a lot of wet paint on it, so I'm going to end up with some dirty colors, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to try a foam brush. I wish I had some smaller foam brushes. I probably do, but I don't know where they are. A little more water there. Okay, so and if you do get some paint where you don't want it, you can just wipe it off before it has a chance to dry. Acrylics are just so forgiving, I think. Now, a lot of my friends that paint in oil paints, they prefer oils, and one reason is because of the slow drying time. They can, work on them a lot longer. I like the fast drying time of acrylics. So I want to paint that, and this brush is just too big. It's not going to work. Let me see what else I got. There's a little smaller brush. Maybe this will work better. New colors. I need some dark red. So I've got some black laying in here. I'll just mix it with the red there. Might get some yellow in there and some white. Who knows? Who knows what colors I'm going to get in there. All right, that's pretty good, I think. It's like a brown, which is good. That's good. I'm going to rotate the canvas. And get rid of some more of this red that's in here. Okay, I need to put some darks, a few darks up in here. Now the only reason I turned it there was so I could get this side. It's just a lot easier than finding my ladder. Okay. Well, I'm ending up with a mess here. Let's see, work. I have a hard time finding a shape in here, but I know it's in here. Okay. Yeah, what the heck? Today is Thursday. I think it's the 23rd. I have to check the calendar, but yeah, it's the 23rd. And I have an art show here at my house. I don't know if I'll let anybody into the studio or not. I'll probably have to. They always want, they always want to. But I'm a little reluctant because if you saw it, I mean, it's just so disorganized in here. But at any rate, so that's 2 days away. So this painting will be dry. Hopefully I can get, I already have about 50 paintings, maybe 60 paintings ready. But some of those paintings, my collectors have already seen, which doesn't mean they won't, buy them now. Unfortunately, one of my best collectors, well, she's got a new boyfriend, and it's their 1-year anniversary. So I think they're going out of town. Anyway, I was counting on her to make it a success. When you start getting collectors, when people start becoming a fan of yours and your work, then that's one of your greatest assets. And because they're gonna like turn on other friends. They're gonna tell their friends, "Oh, this guy's really great. You gotta come check out his work." They're gonna promote you, for free, and give you money. So, you want to take real good care of those people, and make sure that they know that you appreciate them. Anyway, this particular collector that I'm thinking about right now, she has brought me 2, 3, 4 other people that ended up buying some of my art. Whoops. This isn't wet enough. See, now I'm already thinking that I probably should have made this lighter, so I'll probably end up adjusting that later, but it's okay. Layers of paint, add a lot of interest to your painting. I need to step back and see what I'm doing here in a minute. Okay, I want to make this lighter. Where was I painting? Oh, right there. I'm probably standing in the way here. I said this is going to go fast. It's not going fast at all. Well, try to pick it up. You know, this particular composition, this style, you know, the 7-step, this comes from the class, my course, whatever, which is titled The 7-Step Method to Abstract Painting. And in it, I show you the 7-step method that I came up with. I like it, you know, it happened kind of by accident in a way. I had a painting that it was geometric. I was experimenting with geometric shapes. I just didn't like, you know, I just didn't like the way it looked. It looked too mechanical to me. You know me, I'm a big fan of the organic, you know, the natural shapes like you find in nature. And so out of frustration, I'm going to cheat a little, just do like that. That'll be good enough. Out of frustration, I just kind of threw some paint on it and then squished it. And that was one of the steps. And anyway, I haven't had a lot of success with these yet. I haven't really shown them. This will be the first show, so where I'm letting people see them. So we'll see how they do. But some of my students have sold several that they did in this style. So that's a good thing. I always like to hear it when you guys, you know, have success with a painting that you learned how to make in one of my classes. Okay, this is definitely Pepto-Bismol, you know, the color, which ordinarily isn't good, but I think it'll be okay. You know, I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna mix in a little orange here, change this. There, that looks good. Bring that down here. Yeah, I like that color. You'll notice that in all my paintings, I work with a lot of neutrals. You know, I don't use a lot of bright pigments. It's my theory that paintings are more pleasing that way. If you limit the amount of, you know, intense color. That's cool. You know, I need to get rid of some more of this blue. That's fine. Okay, something up here maybe. That's looking better, I think. So I don't want to cover up all these drips, but I want to cover up some of them, you know. It's called editing. You know, you just remove some of them and leave others. And that makes the ones you leave, you know, stand out even more. Okay, I need to go buy some new brushes is what I need to do. But, all right. What color do I want? This is almost magenta. I'm going to bring some of that over here. I'm going to use magenta and see how that does. If I can get it to come out. This paint must be old. Now this brush is kind of, well, this paint's not. You know, even high quality paint, if it sits in a studio where the temperature varies, you know, 60 degrees, it can turn to muck. Where do I want this? I want it over here. I think I want it right in here. Now it looks like I'm going to have a little run there, right here. I don't know if I'm going to like that or not, but I do like that color. Yeah, see, it's going to run. I might just let that happen, see if I like it. All right. Yeah, I definitely got to get some more brushes. Or find the ones I have. One or the other. Okay. I think this would go right down here. Okay. Let's see what You know, I could make this smaller. I could just tear it like that. I don't know if this is going to work. See, I just tore pieces off, and so now it's smaller. We'll see if that works or not. What colors do I want? Let's try some orange. I'm going to start adding a few bright colors. You know, just straight out of the tube. Pure pigment, as it's called. And this color is actually one pigment. Some of these colors are more than one pigment. Well, what does it say? Yeah, see, like there's 3 pigments in this tube of paint. It's actually three colors, three pigments. This is Naples Yellow Hue, and it contains PW6, PY42, and PY83. You're like, what's that? Well, that's titanium white, yellow oxide, and diarylide yellow. So just because it's coming out of a tube doesn't mean that it hasn't been neutralized already. See, this Naples Yellow Hue is a neutral color. And some pure pigments are neutral colors, like yellow ochre. It's called an earth color, but it's neutral. It hasn't been neutralized, but it's just the pigment itself is a neutral color. Where was I? Now this is probably going to really stand out, even though it's just a little piece. Yeah, it does. I'm going to need to move that color around the canvas. Okay. I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow with this. Get a yellow-orange going. Okay. And I feel like I need to take out some of this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I guess that's how I'm going to do that. That's good. When that kind of runs down. I want more yellow in this, just to add some variety. Picked up some other colors too. That's all right. Where was I going? There, that's good. Okay, step back real quick. Yeah, those stand out a lot. So maybe I'll add some other pure pigments. Maybe I'll make this brighter than it is. I mean, who knows where I'm going? I don't know where I'm going. Y'all think I know what I'm doing. Well, I kind of sort of do. But I never really know the outcome, or I seldom do because I introduce too many variables. And all right. Here's the irony. I made this little brush and now I'm using it to paint big shapes. keep turning this. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here, I thin that out with a lot of water. So it's just, I'm making like a wash. You know, if you've ever worked in watercolors. And there's, you know, there's washes in acrylics too, and this is a wash. So you're seeing what's underneath there. That's kind of interesting. If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to have that kind of effect, I need to have it other places too. This would be a good place for it up here. And you can gradate the wash if you want. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Fixing to add some grays, I think. Something there, but not this color. Maybe just yellow, or towards yellow. Could be. Okay, that might work. I don't like drop. I don't really like that. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna paint this. Stand back and look at it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think I just do. I want more yellow. I'm not getting enough yellow in this. That may be too much yellow. Well, we'll see. I think that'll be right. There we go. Okay. And okay, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I'm going to rotate it. Careful where you grab it. I think that's probably how it'll hang. Oh, there. Hope that's straight. That looks pretty good. Just make a few little changes. So we left a lot of the blue, but it now has a warm color dominance. And I like that. We do have some bare canvas. That's okay. It's not my favorite thing. And I could come back in with white, you know, to paint the white places white or whatever. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Probably not. Maybe up here. See, and I've got this paint thinned out quite a bit, so when I put it over this, it's not opaque. Okay? And that way, those blues that are underneath there, you know, show through. Kind of gives the effect of like a shadow or something, you know. So we worked with a very limited palette today. And working with a limited palette almost ensures success. You know? That's one reason I like to do it. What am I going to do up here? I could just bring this on down. Okay, I like that better. I could keep playing around with this forever, I guess. If I had some more little brushes, you know, it'd be easier. But I don't. Because I forgot to buy any or clean the ones I had. I don't know. I've been real forgetful lately. Ah. I like that. Well, I think that's it. I'm going to call it quits for the day. See, and I'll just mist those paints. Seal it back up. And it should be good tomorrow or whenever. I hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, happy painting.